Chelsea Manalo from Bulacan has just been crowned as Miss Universe Philippines 2024, and her victory is automatically historic as she becomes the very first Filipina African-American woman to ever win the Miss Universe Philippines title. Last night during the Coronation Night, Chelsea's performance took everyone by storm, and today we're going to be not only reacting to but also analyzing Chelsea's full performance during the finals of Miss Universe Philippines 2024. If you enjoy this type of content or find some sort of value in it, don't forget to drop a like on the video, comment down below, subscribe to the channel, share with a friend, and if you want to support even further, join the channel memberships. So let's get into Chelsea's full performance and let's see what I think about it. Alright everyone, let's get right into it. This is the opening number.
Chelsea Manalo,
You know, it is not a secret for anyone that first impressions matter a lot, and the moment that I saw Chelsea coming out on stage with this overall beautiful look, I knew there was something special in this woman. And I'm not going to lie and tell you, I knew all along that she was going to be the winner, because the reality is that most of us in the venue were taken by surprise when Chelsea was called out to be the new title holder, the winner of Miss Universe Philippines. However, I do think that there are several moments all throughout her performance that basically let us know that she was trying her best to get that crown. The first thing that caught my attention here was the hair, because I was sitting on the second VIP, so I couldn't see her all that close. But seeing the video here on my screen, the makeup and the skin is glowing. Chelsea, baby girl, you can do no wrong. Alright, let's keep watching. Oh, the swimsuit performance. I know people were living for this. Chelsea. Grabe. Figure is perfect. Poses are incredible. So smooth. That was a home run. Come on, Chelsea. Can we all take a moment just recognize that Chelsea's performance has been so underrated all throughout the competition? And we also have to admit that there has been a lack of conversation around Chelsea. Personally, in some of my videos, I made sure to highlight some of her strengths. For example, I mentioned her experience and her background in modeling. Like, this is a girl that is at ease in front of the camera, that is at ease in front of an audience, that knows how to deliver. Now, you have to keep in mind that being a model is not necessarily the same thing as being a beauty queen. It's a completely different industry. It's a completely different preparation. However, I do feel like Chelsea was able to take those little similarities between the two industries and apply it beautifully to being a beauty queen. And one of those things that really stand out, just how effortless, just how smooth she is on stage. I'm sure that she had extensive training, you know, for the walk and the pasarela and adapting to all of those technicalities. By the way, I'm not so sure who trained Chelsea, but if you know, please let me know down below, because they did an incredible job. Up until this point in the competition, I felt like Chelsea was doing a great job. She was delivering perfectly in terms of the performance. But up until this point, a lot of the girls in the competition were still also going head to head. I mean, it wasn't until much later on that we kind of started considering the idea, okay, you know what, maybe Bulacan, she can crack the top 5. Maybe Bulacan might be the one. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's keep watching. Woo! I was so relieved when they called Bulacan into the top 20. Wait, no, this is not top 20. This is top 10. I remember when they were calling her into the top 20, they kept her as one of the last ones. So I was just like freaking. I was like, what about Bulacan? I think I'll insert a clip here or somewhere so you guys can see it. When they called her name, I was extremely happy. Same sentiment here when they called her into the top 10. Now, Jenny May here got to ask her a question. Just like random interview question. This is not Q&A yet. So yeah, let's see how she handled that.
Okay, Miss Bulacan, are you ready for your question? Let's do this. I want to know, what are you looking forward to? You had the choice, not being able to wear heels or getting your favorite food delivered to you anytime, any day, wherever you are in the world.
So one of the things that I also want to share here is that I love to eat ice cream. It's one of my comfort foods. So behind the stage, whenever I get to eat ice creams while wearing my heels, is both things that I actually like to share with you guys. So it's a both win for me.
Seeing how you walked earlier, I got the visual. The ice cream in the heels, that's a secret.
All right, let's
So
talk about this
much.
particular interview question. I think that it was just okay, if I'm being honest. The question was if she will prefer to not have to wear heels or get her favorite food delivered every single day. She mentioned basically that she loves ice cream and she wants to have ice cream while wearing the heels backstage. So it's kind of like she blended the two, but she also didn't address like having the favorite food delivered, right? She just mentioned, oh, I like having ice cream, wearing heels backstage. So it's just okay. Did she answer the question fully? Not really. But also keep in mind, this is just like a little interview moment for the judges to get to hear her speak before she actually goes into the top five and before she goes, of course, into the Q&A portion. What the judges will be looking for at this particular moment is just to see how she handles the pressure. Is she nervous? Is she stuttering? Is she able to put sentences together? Does she make sense? Is she eloquent? And I feel like in that sense, Chelsea did hit all the boxes, right? The answer was not the most substantial one. If you watch the show, you know that other girls delivered far better interviews in this particular segment, but this wasn't bad by any means.
The heels, that's a secret. Thank you so much.
Oh, baby. Evening dress. Come on. Performance in the evening gown portion is that she brought this level of class, luxury, regal, beauty that honestly just gave me the best of both worlds. First of all, she looks divine. The styling here, immaculate. And she showcased so much versatility already from the swimsuit competition where she gave us such a flirty, like fierce performance. She had like a long ponytail, for the swimsuit competition. And then she transformed into this regal woman for the evening gown competition with this extremely like glamorous old Hollywood type of gown and the puff and the sleeves and everything that comes with it. I, I am speechless. If you have been watching me for a while, you know that one of my favorite girls for Miss Universe Philippines was Taguig, Christy McGarry, and I always said that I loved basically the vibe, the essence of old school, basically that Christy was bringing to the table. I think that Bulacan was able to do just that when it mattered the most. For the evening gown competition, she was able to embody that beauty and that essence that we're talking about while simultaneously giving us all of the performance and the bonga and the shebang that we love for the swimsuit competition. Quite literally the best of both worlds. There was also a moment when Bulacan came out in this particular gown. I told my friend who was sitting next to me, I think she might get it. I think she might win. The moment that I saw her come out on stage wearing this particular gown is when I thought Chelsea is fighting for this crown and she might be going home with it. Just looking at the contrast of the white gown with her beautiful dark skin tone and then the perfect makeup, perfect styling, perfect performance. I could happily die. I can't be mad at this. No way.
Next is Bulacan.
Okay, this is Q&A. So we already had the top 5 and everything. Q&A round.
Thank you so much.
Let's go, Chelsea.
All right. You are beautiful and confident. How would you use these qualities to empower others?
As a woman of color, I have always faced challenges in my life. I was told that beauty has standard, actually. But for me, I have listened to always believe in my mother, to always believe in yourself, uphold the vows that you have in yourself. Because of these, I am already influencing a lot of women who are facing me right now as a transformational woman. I have here 52 other delegates with me who have helped me to become the woman I am today.
Grabe. All right, Chelsea, let's talk about this. I honestly have a very similar sentiment about her final answer as I did for the interview question. It was okay. She answered the question. It was effective, but I wish she went even further with it. What I mean by that is that she was given basically the perfect question for her to talk about her struggles, for her to talk about her history. And she did in the beginning start talking about being, set aside and being told that she is not the standard of beauty because of how she looks, because of her skin tone, because of whatever it is, right? I wish it took that even further because I mean, for those of you who don't realize, this was literally history in the making. Already for a woman who looks like Chelsea to make it into the top 5 of Miss Universe Philippines. Let's forget about the crown. We're not there yet. Just for her to make it to the top 5 of Miss Universe Philippines, she is already making history. So for me, that was really the core, the essence of her message. She should have talked about, the confidence, overcoming the challenges, keep pushing for yourself. And again, she did. But I just wish she pushed it further. I do think that other girls in the top 5 had better answers during the Q&A portion, but it is undeniable. I don't care how you feel. I don't care who are you rooting for. It is undeniable that Chelsea was extremely consistent since the beginning of the pageant until the very end. Is she the best communicator of the batch? No, she isn't. But the good news is that she has until November to really prepare, to work on those comm skills, to get Q&A training, to, get familiar with these topics, to really empower herself and use her voice to talk about all of these issues. She already is extremely smart. She's already extremely eloquent. And during this particular moment, she might have been a little bit nervous, a little bit pressed. But for example, if you go and watch her interview challenge, she was one of the best ones. So I have no doubt in my heart about Chelsea's capacity to drop the microphone. Woo! Crowning moment, baby. Who is it? Woo! This is making me so happy. Woo! Chills. I got the chills now. Oh my God. The crown was, staying in the head, like holding for its dear life. This moment, I truly loved it so much. I mean, seeing Michelle D, who, in my opinion, honestly, Michelle grew so much in me to the point that I think Michelle is my favorite Miss Universe Philippines since Empire PH took over the franchise of Miss Universe. She just gave us everything. And to see Michelle crowning Chelsea, who basically at the very last moment in the competition where most people, almost nobody, no page, no blogger, nobody saw her as a potential winner, she went ahead and with her very own performance, with her very own merit, she took the crown. Talk about transformation, resilience, and inspiration. As I said earlier, for me, Chelsea's victory is historic. This is already going in the history books. This is the very first Filipina Afro-descendant woman to ever win this title. And I have to do my research. I don't really want to just claim whatever. I want to have facts. But I believe she is also the first Afro-descendant woman to be crowned a major title here in the Philippines. So that's already remarkable. Imagine the doors that she is opening, especially in Asia, where colorism is still alive and breathing up until this day. I know that a lot of other people might have been disappointed that other queens that you were rooting for didn't make it. But to be honest, Empire PH basically gave the fans a little bit of everything. At the end of the day, a Manalo was crowned. And at the end of the day, a dark-skinned woman was also crowned. So it's still, I hope that the fandoms can come together and recognize Chelsea's potential and the fact that, in my opinion, she won this fair and square. I'm so excited for her reign. I'm so excited to just witness what she's going to do with the platform. I'm so excited to support her all the way from the Philippines to Mexico, and I just know it's going to be a hell of a ride. You guys, now it's your turn. Go ahead in the comment section down below. Please let me know, what do you think about Chelsea's victory? How do you feel about it? Do you see what I mean when I say that it's a historic moment? And also, don't forget that if you enjoy this type of content, go ahead and drop a like, comment, subscribe, share the video, join the channel memberships to support me even further and help me continue making this content for you, baby. And don't worry, I'll see you real soon because I have more videos coming out about Atiza, about Alexi, about the top 5 Q&A, about the whole experience. There's a lot of content coming up. Thank you for watching, guys, and see you on the next one.